peace and love. All praises to the Most High. I am here today to finally give you the video that you've all been waiting for. It's about my first pregnancy with my daughter. She was born on September 20th, 2018 at 5:56, weighing 6 pounds and 6 ounces, and a 19-inch baby. My name is Ottavia Turner. I am a birth worker, more, so much more. Please take a look on my Instagram page at Womb Heroes, WOMBHEROES. Facebook as well, Womb Heroes. I was working in a school. I just got sick. Is it because of the food that I've eaten? I remember it was beets and cauliflower and like a mixed salad or something. I'm like, maybe the mixture is not good for me, and maybe that's why I'm sick. So I called hubby and I was like, I really need you to take me to the... I gave them urine and they're like, congratulations, you're pregnant. And I'm like, huh? Where's the camera? Is this a prank? You're punking me right now? I started crying. No lie. I started, what am I gonna do? I'm just starting out my career. And he's like, I got you. I want this baby with you. I want to be with you forever. I want this. I want a family. The first thing that has been said makes your pregnancy so much better. It makes it so much worth you having this child. He was supportive of me. My mom was supportive of me. My sister, my friends, his family, everyone was supportive of it. That was the first time. That was my expression when I found out I was pregnant. Did you take any prenatal pills, herbs, anything of that nature? I did a lot of green juice. I did a lot of smoothies. I used a lot of sea moss. I used a lot of burdock root, even though it's not really good to consume while you're pregnant. Bladderwrack, fennel. I used a lot of herbs, and I took in a lot of minerals just to keep myself healthy and energized during my pregnancy. During your birth, what did you do to stay active and at peace? That's a good question. I did a lot of yoga. I took a lot of walks. I did a lot of reading, and I did lots of journaling. This is my journal. And I read this book, Sacred Woman by Queen of Ball. During your pregnancy, you have to remember that hormones is like that. And you have to keep yourself at peace. And then you have your partner on the other side. They don't know what you're going through. You know, they're not inside your body. So you have to communicate with them. It was just extremely hard for my partner to really tap into his feminine side with me during my first pregnancy, because he's never been through that. You know, I need a massage. I need my feet rubbed. You know, this is new for all of us. And I don't know what you're going through. So I'm going to have to tap into your side, into your masculine energy, and to help you out as well. Because you're taking on a task you've never done before. I worked out from home. I had weights. You got to keep your arms strong. You're going to be carrying a baby around. You got to keep your back strong. You got to keep your muscles strong. Your organs are moving around because you have a whole being inside your body. So you have to stay active. You have to take walks. I drink a lot of water. I ate a lot of greens, kale, wild rice, mushrooms, lots of vegetables, anything you name it, lots of fruits. She reminds me to just stay calm, be in my source. She reminds me to play again. You know, she reminds me to be a kid all over again. I can be free. Let's dance. and my heart, I'm getting chills right now because just talking about her just makes me happy. She makes me so happy. So mother has changed me for the better. For the better. Does it affect your career? I was modeling a lot and doing a lot of runways, and I'm also a designer, and I teach as well. So I can say parenting do affect your career. It do. It slows it down, but if you have the right support system, meaning a babysitter, you can still pursue your career and be a parent at the same time. So I could say, yes, it do affect it if you don't have people around to help you. But again, your career was still, I had to remind myself that I beat myself up a lot because I want to sew, I want to model, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I'm just like, slow down. Cherish your children right now. This is what's here for you right now. How was your experience leading up to birth? As a new parent, you know, I'm pregnant. I don't have no experience in this. I have people around me that know stuff, but everyone has a different pregnancy. So it was a lot. I had a lot of morning sickness. I was working and still trying to pursue my journaling and reading and doing the yoga and keeping myself active really helped me. My hubby was right there supporting me. I cherish the moments with her being in my stomach, like when she used to move, and when he puts his hand there, she'll like move, like magical stuff like that. It's just so important to cherish because you're not gonna get that back. You're not gonna get that back. Did you have a hospital birth or home birth? I had a hospital birth of my first child, and we wanted to have a home birth, but where we were at, it was just like, Then on top of that, again, we weren't knowledgeable and educated about having a home birth like we are now. She was due September 23rd. I was on the phone with my sister in the city, and I remember I was at Macy's shopping. And it's like, I'm not even pregnant. I'm not about to be due in a few days. And I remember it was a Tuesday. My contractions started. Weston Hicks or what? But my contractions started. She's coming before the 23rd. So I went home that day and I just relaxed myself. And I was telling my hubby, like, she's coming before the 23rd. He had to work the next day. So I was by myself up. I was so uncomfortable. Only thing that helped was hydrotherapy, being in the tub. I was laying on the floor. I was laying on the couch. You know, I was so uncomfortable. I was laying. I remember people telling me I had plugs to come down and my water to break. Funny story. As I'm running to the bathroom, oh, my water's about to break. My water is breaking. It's literally urine falling down in my kitchen floor. Urine. Falling down my kitchen floor. I'm like, babe, my water broke. I thought my water broke. No, that was urine. Because before that, my mucus plug, I'm like, oh, my mucus plug came out. That means my water's going to break. People that's laboring with it, relax. Just relax. I was panicking. I'm like, I'm running around. My urine all over the kitchen floor, about to slip and hurt my back. And he's like, oh, your water broke. Let's get ready and go to the hospital. So, out of nowhere, blood, I just started bleeding as well. Like, blood just started coming out. And I could feel her head, the pressure of her head, like right there. And I'm like, oh, she's coming today. Thursday morning, my husband, he had to go to work. And I remember it was a little rainy that day. And I was like, okay, babe, bye. I'll see you later. I still was going through my contractions. And something told him, he came back home. I'm like, why you came back home? If this wasn't a connection and this is not magical, I don't know what is. He said, she's coming today. Basically saying that she told him she's coming today. Not the 23rd, she's coming on the 20th. And she came on the 20th. So, let me tell you, pregnancy is so magical. How we can have that connection with our unborn. reaction they had in my womb. I remember I'm knocking on everybody's door. Mind you, we're on the 4th floor, no elevator. I'm knocking on everybody's door. Help! Help! I'm having a baby! I'm having a baby! I see the super standing like in some door, fixing up some apartment, and he don't speak any English. So I'm like, help me, Poppy, I'm having a baby! I'm having a baby! And he's like, oh, see. So Mommy gave him the bags, and I'm up in a nursing home, and they ran out, and they're like, oh, she's having a baby? No, this is a nursing home. So we driving around again, and he finally found a hospital. All I can remember, y'all, is bright. The bright light was just like zooming on me because of the sun. It was nice outside, and I'm just like laid over like this, and the doctors, it was like 5 of them, wheelchair for me, I remember, and they wheeled me in, and they put us in a room, and I was like, my water had broke, so I should be, they didn't send me back home because, she's coming at the time. So the lady, your water did not break yet. And I was like, what? Oh, my water didn't break? No way. It didn't break yet. PM. So during the time I was in a hospital, holding my hubby's hand, nurse was like, let go of his hand, hold on to your thighs. Automatically, I just felt so, I was like, how are you telling me not to hold on to my hubby's hand because I'm giving birth? It was just so disgusting. She finally came, and she was so long. So the nurse delivered our baby. The doctor came after, and here's him pulling the umbilical cord out, pulling everything out. I finally had my baby on my chest. She had the vernix on. I wasn't aware of any of this at the time. Any of this. And it's just so crazy how, looking back, how I'm more educated now about families, but what they go through. I just put her on my chest, instantly breastfed baby. And out of nowhere, I remember them taking her to bathe her. And I'm like, huh? What? She was crying. She just kept crying so much, so loud. And I'm like, why is she crying? Why is she crying? Why is she crying? What's wrong? What's wrong with her? I hope she's okay. And something in my heart was just like, something's not right. I don't know if it's because of me being my mind, but I just felt like something was not right. And I'm like, please go check up on her. He would not go. Because, again, we weren't educated. He felt like she was fine. And she probably was. She probably was. When they brought her back, she was just looking at me. And I was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And I'm going to make sure I do everything I can to be not the perfect mom, but a great mom to you. And I'm crying right now because so many women go through stuff in the hospitals and you don't know what's going on. And it's traumatizing. It's so traumatizing. She was born with something on her head. What's this on her head? And they told me it was a cradle cap. My son had a cradle cap, and he's a home birth baby, and he don't have it anymore because I brushed it all out. I did the same treatment to my daughter, and she still has that little scab on her head, and she's 2 years old. The maternal mortality rate is high for African American women, for African American children and their families. Please watch what is going on around you and your children in these hospitals. When they brought her back to me, I said, anything you have to do next, you're going to do it right in front of me. You're going to do it right in front of me. Oh, I can't. I have to take her. Nope. He's going to go with you. When I got my energy back up and I'm like, nah. Y'all going to do it right in front of me. Okay. If I ever have another child, I'm going to have a home birth. My daughter is currently 2 years old, and she is amazing. She's a powerful being. She's so strong. She's a vegan. She knows her ABC. She knows her numbers. She knows her colors. She knows how to talk in full sentences. She dances. She sings. She's vibrant. She's a magical. She's a blessing. She's a gift. She's different. Indigo child. Rainbow child. She's just amazing. She's perfect. And I'm so happy to have her. I'm so happy that I had her. With no medical interventions, with no complications. I had her naturally and wonderfully made, and I'm so happy I did. I'm going to move on to the last question. What are some advice you can give to other moms out there and parents that wants to have a child? You don't want to repeat the same generational cycle and curses if you have any. My advice is to heal your wounds. Whether you're healing it before you have a child, whether you're planning, if you know you want a child and you're planning to have kids, heal your wounds. Beautiful. Tell her you love her. Apologize for neglecting her. Or whatever you do to stay in your source, you do that. Ground yourself. Trust. Be honest to one another. Because y'all the foundation. When you create something, that's it. You the foundation. You mess it up, you destroy it for good. Stop putting your hands on your kids. Stop putting your hands on your partners. Love your partners. Love yourself. And again, like I said, I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing the work. Not to be a perfect parent, but to be a better parent. So when my child is a teenager, she don't have to go through the same things I went through. And you're healed, you can heal your kids and you can heal your partner. We heal the world. Our wombs heals the world. Take time out for you and your partner. It's a difference from when you first met and y'all going out to parties and y'all going out to dinner than to 2 years later with a whole 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying? My first pregnancy. I hope you all got so much knowledge and wisdom behind what I've said. You can book me. You can book a free consultation with me for my doula services. Heroes on my Instagram and wombheroes@yahoo.com. I'm sorry, that's my email. You can book me for sewing classes as well at Human Design, HUMVNN. I'm also a model. You can book my regular page. It's OTTAVIAA_, and everything will be down in the box below. Peace and love to you all. Peace and love to you all. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in.